Hello, this is Mountain Limited, back for another video, this time in TWR, the 1000 Week Reich. This time I'm playing as the Republic of China. Preferably I would prefer to have played the Beiyang government, sadly they don't exist anymore. RIP the Beiyang government. So yep, we're back here again. And since I've played Vista before, and I have tried playing China previously, I also played India. Personally, India's better than China, now that I think about it. My apologies. But, hey, what can you do? Anyway, the Republic of China, 1952. After decades of constant turmoil and warfare, the Republic of China finally began to recover, slowly realized Dr. Sun Yat-sen's image of a better China. In accordance with the national government founding outlines, after a lengthy period of military rule and paternal rule, the third phase of the national revolution, constitutional rule, finally began in 1947, after the approval of the Republic of China Constitution by the Temporal Constitutional Assembly, further cemented by the successful democratic election of the First National Assembly. The legislative yuan allowed the China Democratic League to main political opponent of the KMT to enter politics. These more liberal policies and democratization efforts happened due to the defeat of the Chinese Communists, which left the national government little excuse to maintain dictatorial rule, despite the mounting pressure from democratic opposition of the United States. However, the Kuomintang maintained a majority in both legislative and the Yuan National Assembly, allowing the President Chiang Kai-shek to continue his rule comfortably until the next election. For now, China is facing many challenges, from the end of the Vietnamese occupation, the issue of full unification, internal developments issues, and the growing liberal movement. The question of whether Dr. Sun's party now remain dominant remains as unanswered question. The spirit of Dr. Sun guides us, referencing Sun Yat-sen, who other than being supported in both is seen a hero in both Chinas in real life. He created the entire Chinese Republican movement. Before he was betrayed by Yuan Shikai, and lived the majority of his life in exile. Anyway, What to start first? The National Reconstruction Project, the New Life Movement, the Reform of the Central Bank. Here we do renewal of the New Life Movement. The New Life Movement was abruptly halted by the Japanese invasion and was neglected due to ensuing chaos. Now, with the newly found stability, it is time for the government to restart the New Life Movement. Also, you can't get rid of focuses you put in, sadly enough. Anyway, so this time, instead of supporting the National Unity Government of Iran, led by the Iranian Armed Forces of Fazlollah Sahedi, which I'm pretty sure they changed the symbol for, we're now supporting the constitutional government of Iran, led by the Committee Enqualabi, or Revolutionary Committee, and the Constitutional Alliance. I'm ready to play. So allow Diplo, send a volunteer. Uno. We also support the Emirate of Bukhara, whereby the Yos Buks Oro Liklara, or Young Bukharans of Shimurad Khan, in the Central Asia War. And I guess the Turkestan Republic, led by Eshom Baba Xonon ibn Abdul Majid Dixon, and the Jadid Shilar Party Yasi, or Jadidist Party, which is the same political ideology as the Turkic Islamic Republic of East Turkestan, but idea the name of the country that people think of as the East Turkestan Manchukuo, Turkuko, if you will. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour. Completely forgot, my apologies.
1 hour, starting now.
PP222, this is the second hack of the day, I believe. Influence. Invest. Send personnel. CP2222 and support the Baloch mission. Also, since we're trying to curtail India, I guess we're supporting the Muslim League left wing under Muhammad Ali Jinnah of the Republic of Pakistan. Also, tag Raj, because they haven't given special things, and start deleting all their troops. Tag Chi, to tag for China, with China. Get, pardon me, infantry, anti-tank 2, pardon me, decryption, frequency analysis, and excavation 1. Get rid of you. Need to press more harder on it. You. Hey, it's the Young China Party. I think they're still around. Get M940A1 bazookas. Get Type 24 guns. Exploding train. Sport equipment. Dodge WC-63s. Pinyon 1. Type 35 105mm 105mm and M45 quad mount. Get a M5A1 Stuart, an M4 Sherman, a Cow Chai, an M40 Warhawk. What do we have a lot of American wear? Planes. Anyway, A4F Wildcat, a P38 Lightning, C321, B26 Invader, a C54 Skymaster, and a B17 Flying Fortress. Yes, I did read them off. Get this full of convoys, but afterwards get the Zonghang Class 8. Then, what do we have, a Japanese ship? Anyway, Nagata Class M Mark 0. Chongqing Class A. A Takao Class MK0 Mark 0. A Longyuan Class A. A Dangyang Class Mark 0. A Ziji Class A. And a Yangon Class Mark 0. Yes, I just read out all the titles. So when this thing pops off, we've already supported last time the Turkestan Liberation Army under the Turkestan Legion, which is basically the same name either way, except for the weird U's. The other one being the Turkestan Socialist Republic, which India supports, led by the Turkmenistani Communistic Partisi in Garib, or Communist Party of Turkestan indigenous branch, led by Sayar Batiaro. Also, why does everyone use the Veli Kenyan Khan? I've never seen any Wikipedia page saying that he existed. Seriously, I have no idea where it comes from. Anyway, there's also the Turkestan Soviet Republic, led by the Turkestan Communistic Partisi Samarkand Fraksiasi, the Turkestan Communist Party, the Samarkand faction, led by Sharof Rashidov. We also do expand into Tuva and, spoilers, Northern Kachin, which will have their own Chinese-based name, so we'll be most likely facing the pro-Indian and anti-fascist People's Freedom League, or Apalaset it Kayinre Puyashulwatli Tuatre Afuekiyote. Probably butchered that hilariously, played by Ansan, and the Krasnoyarsk Soviet Republic. led by the Obetniye Narodnie Patriotskie. No, I read that wrong. Patriotische Front, or the United Popular Patriotic Front, which are technically socialists, led by George Zhukov. Our party, the Kuomintang Chinese Nationalist Party, is the biggest one. The others being the Ershi Xingji Aozao, the Xingji Aozao Hoi Zushi Jurilu, of the 20th Century European Social Society Study Club, which are technically fascist, the National Socialists, which don't have a entire opinion in the slightest, the Young China Party, or Zhongguo Qinying Dang, the Zhongguo Mingzhou Tongmeng, or China Democratic League, the Zhongguo Minzu Xinyang Dang. Zhongguo is supposedly Chinese for China, so it's Henbian for Chinese people, which is the this is the Chinese Democratic Socialist Party. Zhongguo Nonggong Min Zudang, the Chinese Peasant and Workers Democratic Party, and the last two are the same, the Zhongguo Ming Gongchangdang, Communist Party of China. Not focuses, I've completely forwarded it. Bots, I guess, are the communist threat, the United Nations Council, the incomplete land reforms, growing democratic movement, receding famine, rural reconstruction, and bureaucratic incompetence. We do have a balance of power thing between the democratization and the Dangao centralization. Currently on the Dangao, trying to get a one-party democracy instead of a democratic revolution. Anyway, get some stuff from the US and from Malaysia. Yes, we need to talk about our allies then. Our puppets are the Outer Manchuria Committee, led by the Waimengu Tangyi Weiyan or Wenyuan Hai Outer Mongolian Reunification Committee, led by Yu Qing-tang, and the Vietnamese Republic, led by the Vietnam Kach Mie Dang Mie Hoi Vietnamese Revolutionary League, led by Nguyen Hai Phan. So it's slightly opposite, so the Communist Party is in the south in Saigon, still led by the Viet Minh, or the Dang Lao Dong Vietnam, Workers' Party of Vietnam, still under Ho Chi Minh either way, with no focus group. We also sort of allied with the state of Laos and the Viet Ng Sat Nationalist Party under Suvan Phuoc. I think this still should be a kingdom, not a republic. Plus, also the flag is technically of the communist Lao government, not a democratic Lao. Just saying. The Hmong community under the governor's office of to be Liafong, and the autonomous region of Champasak under the Na Champasak or House of Champasak under Buan One. Probably said his name wrong. Not Cambodia or Thailand. How about Tibet? Not Tibet either. Anyway. Get all of you into an army. Put you under Zhu Yu. You're already under Du Yuming. You'll be under Wang Youwu. He's part of Wang Po faction. Which faction are you? No one, and you are. Also no one. Wait, no, you're also Wang Po. This guy is Kui Pak Wan. Is not affiliated with any faction, and neither is Sun Li Jin. Alright. So create a bunch of you. 10 Xing Bi Shi. Um, 3 Zibing Lu. 10 Jingwei Dui. And Shanghai. You know Jingwei is usually used in Chinese meaning traitor, right? Based after Wang Jingwei. Well, I mean, technically it's different spelling. Wang Jingwei had an A in it, this is an E. So I guess it's technically different. But you and Hangzhou. Get 4 of you. Put Qing Bing Xin, Hangzhou, the Zeng Biashi Kual Su Zongde. I will put in Ningbo. The Tuji Sang Bingdui I'll place in Taizhou, and the Zuling Shi I will place you in Li Shui. So other things we need to deal with other than all of that, all of this is the KMT's party factionalism. So there's the Cheng clique, Central Committee clique, that's what its name is in Chinese. The Principalist clique, I have no idea. The Madam clique, pro-Americans. The Son of Foe clique, led by the son of Sun Yat-sen. The Reformist clique, who believe in reforms and such. The New Western Hills group, have no idea what their thing is. The Military clique, military officers. The Intellectual Bureau, ex-military commissioners or military policemen. And the 20th Century European Society Club, or 20th Club, fascists, basically. So, sport, military, court, conservatives, reformists, and with overseas departments. Communist insurgency, combat communist sphere, and influence Cambodia. So when we don't with the Russian problem, we get your fact. Once we get those focuses done, we get the Salmon International. Involve figures. Do a bunch of these things. Reactivate the diving Zong Day. Ideological police, I guess. Need to do that to formally say we support the what's it? The constitutional government of Iran. I missed this function. Get the AVDC. Get the Taiwan shipbuilders. And get the limited conscription. For Chongya column activities, in recent weeks there has been reports citing the Guangyan column in Hainan, a communist guerrilla unit long thought to have been disbanded. The Guangyan column has resisted both Kuomintang and Japanese forces during the Civil War and Second World War, but was widely believed they had defeated shortly after the surrender of Japan. Although many skeptical about claims the column have survived, local observers believe the sightings match up with one side of the CPC, a guerrilla working clandestinely across China. I thought they were dead. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that happened. So let time progress, I guess. Our military mission in Vietnam ends. The Chinese military presence in northern Vietnam has supposed to end in 1945. However, local governments voluntarily requested the Republic of China Army to extend their stay, and the government states their military presence would end in 1952, this year. And the Republic of China Army, following the increased schedule, has entirely evacuated from northern Vietnam, leaving only a handful of technical personnel to assist the Vietnamese army. Vice President Sun Pho, who inspected the returning of Vietnamese garrisons, congratulating them on successful peacekeeping in Asia. So we don't have a puppet in Vietnam anymore. China leaves North Vietnam. After withdrawing decades, the Republic of China Army has withdrew North forces from North Vietnam. Technically, this occupation has been described as friendly occupation of the government. The Vietnamese Republic officially made request to the Republic of China Army to extend their stay, which Beijing agreed to extend the military presence no longer than 1952. Therefore, following the schedule of the Republic of China Army has evacuated North Vietnam, meaning that defense affairs should now be a strictly Vietnamese affair. Saigon government has issued condemnation against Hanoi and Nanjing, calling this long occupation an injustice to the Vietnamese people. The long operation ends. So our troopers of this guy is now leaving. Burma's going to explode itself soon. help influence the Vietnamese Republic. Personally, I like more of a Cold War mods way of influencing countries because it's much more simple. So a public unit under Zhang Fo of the Huangpu faction. Oh, these are warlord cliques basically. I know because the Ma faction is under Ma Bufang. These are all cliques basically. Oh god, which clique is this one? It has the star on it. Some bit. This is definitely the Ma clique. Probably just some small inner clique like, I don't know, the Zhang clique. Or the new communication clique. Or these very small cliques that barely read about. Or part of a bigger clique. Who knows? I know that's the Ma clique, that's 100% sure. Also, there should be. Well, I mean, technically, I would like there to be the Kamal Khanate back here again, most because it was said to be returning. If the Mars actually won in Xinjiang, they sort of did. They took the southern part, not the northern. Chiang Kai take the northern bit, they took the south, creating Tunguistan, which was later kicked out anyway. R.I.P. Ah. So what to put out? I support peacekeeping in Belgium, which is basically the Belgian Congo. He also has some things to do before the thing ends. Come on, I can go straight to Tehran. The Belgian peacekeeping mission has been established. Can't do anything of those. Put you under Gu Zhutang. Oh yeah, by the way, technically the warlord era of China sort of never ended. Well, I mean, technically you could have said it ended under the communist government of China, but in actuality there were still wars even in the communist China. I think they all died out eventually, so basically we infiltrated Calcutta, I think. So send thing to Belgium, keeping force, I guess. Best than you. Best than you. Best than you. Go to look now. You go to there, completely roll this random unit so we can get to Tehran quicker. Burma's fighting itself. George the VI is dead. Influence in this. Here's a nuclear thing I've found. Add latest. Equipment. 1,000,000. What the f? Add late. That's the latest one, probably the latest. Equipment. That's missing an N. There we go. So general supplies. These anti-air tag equipment. Can't do motorized, sadly. Influence Cambodia, meet opposition, combat communist influence. Do a lot of this. CP. A lot of that. Try. Donate to motorize, influence Vietnamese politics. Yeah, more allies are coming in. The Germans are pushing. There's the Italian, there's the British. The British and the Americans are coming in. Game is really slow. Really pushing this one province in Sinam. The only province we control in Sinam. The Spanish-Moroccan War. I'm pretty sure Morocco is just going to take all of their colonies. We will help them with that if they don't collapse in on themselves either that quickly. How many troops do you want? One. Get you and send you over to help the Kingdom of Morocco. And tag spam to delete all this. And tag cheap. I'm too good. Just saying. Too good. The New Life Movement. During the 1930s, the government kickstarted a civil campaign known as the New Life Movement, which aimed to promote cultural reform as well as neo-Confucius ideas to unite the country under a single cohesive ideology. Although it was put on hold after the Japanese invasion, the government now believes that the time is right to revive the New Life Movement, emphasizing Confucian values and integral Chinese culture, while also providing core tenets for ordinary Chinese to live by, for them to become moral and upright citizens. This will not only increase stability, but it will also fight back against foreign influence to ensure that the Chinese culture is protected and that we will not be corrupted by such ideologies like liberalism or Marxism. Li Yi Liangqi. No idea what that is. Anyway, anti-communist, anti-imperialism. China is the third pillar of the free world, and we have enemies the world over. The fascists who bravely aid the Japanese invaders in the Asian War and continue to threaten peace and security to this day. The communists who attempt to overthrow the state in a civil war and today persist in India and many other countries around Asia. A new foreign policy doctrine is necessary to deal with the threat these movements pose. Influence Cambodia. The New Life Movement Act. This legislation aims to codify the elements of the New Life Movement into law. This comprehension for allocating budget. The delegated movement change for New Life Movement should also know New Life. The principles seek to introduce several new measures, finding the individual for littering and encourage New Life Movement. Doing good. Get this. Like that. Focus on civilian affairs. Some really loud car horn. And the idea. The Congo Civil War between the Republic of Congo with no focus tree led by the Front Nationaliste Congolese Nationalist Front of Patrice Lumumba and the Force Publique Public Force under Emile Jassan of the Kingdom of Poland, who also does not focus straight. We support the true Kingdom of Belgium government because they actually are a member of the UN, so also if Belgium dies here, there is no longer a Kingdom of Belgium, so we can't let Belgium die, because then France will die, and all that left is the French state, and the Reichsprotectorate of Belgium. My lord. Get some stuff on the King of the Netherlands then. Things are going well, and some are peacekeeping operations, some are not. We'll frequently get stuck on that part. C T Let you here. Random bit. TP 2222. Get you. Get you. Get you. I do not know how you get resolutions to happen, so be it. Tag talk would it be? Yes, it will be. Olivia. Tag she. Kingdoms Rwanda and Burundi are still a thing. Respect to those guys. Review. Get you. You have no. Yeah, the Norvik incident happened, where German troopers shot at Norvik civilians. You go here and there. The game is lagging hilariously. Go down there to do some fighting with. I say yes. Malagasy people, which is it? Recording! What? I didn't know this. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Jesus Christ. That's happened. So Malagasy is now independent. I have to really figure this out. It shows the support for them going into the UN, even if they're socialists. Germany has the atomic bomb. We're supporting Belgium. Get Mabu Fang into this. And Song Li into this. A bit neon way around, but who cares? project that's been ordained by the government to create some new life institutes. Go around. You are attacking this random province for no reason except to increase the border. Madagascar is now, or the Malagasy Republic is now part of the UN. Our lads are going towards the front in Stanleyville. We get agitators from the CDL. I'll take Cape Judy. Red Bem is dead. 15 minutes to the end of the video. Unfortunate. Ulaanbaatar, the Outer Mongolian Committee, and the MAKHN have successfully came to an agreement. 4 requests are approved, and the terms are the previous ruling administration led by the MAKHN will continue to rule until further notice and reposition itself as a patriotic party in accordance with the free principles of the people. The Mongolian administration will be permitted to maintain the Special Operation Force and attachment of the local police force. The Mongolian administration will be allowed to retain high autonomy over culture, education affairs. The Mongolian will be guaranteed 10 additional legislative 1 seats and 20 additional National Assembly seats. Mongolia unique special autonomous status will be guaranteed under confined of the Constitution. Run this through the National Assembly. Cape Judy is ours, or Moroccan. To Lafayette, the local port. The National Assembly approves after a vote carried and verified by the National Assembly has made a final decision. Draft proposal of the agreement passed majority support, territorial choice, and the official conditions laid in the version henceforth been adapted under the Constitution of the Republic of China, a great step forward into reunification. Mongolia officially rejoins China. After rounds of negotiating, the Mongolian government and the Chinese government have finalized terms of reunification, which have then put into effect following the approval of the Chinese National Assembly. While Mongolia was conquered by the Republic of China Armed Forces in 1949, the territory remains under military occupation pending a permanent resolution, which has duty of the political committee. This arrangement has finally come to an end following the recent ratification of a peaceful reunification agreement between Mongolian autonomy and Chinese sovereignty. China grows larger. So the Mongolia area now, led by the Mongolian Bugd Naramakdak Kurasagit Nam, or Mongolian Republican Revolutionary Party, has taken over the Yomjagdilan in Sindembe Bao. Interesting stuff. The Chinese peace doctrine has been increasingly belligerent communist regime as a prime example. While this alone is not worthy of international attention, the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs have subsequently republished its contents and the joint letter as official policy coining the term the Chinese peace doctrine as official name to its strategy: peaceful, reasonable, perfectly reasonable. So, supporting Asian anti-communist movements. There are Asian movements across the continent to oppose the spread of communism in their countries. These movements must have financial and military support so that communists don't not spread further. Right, need to put troops on Burma. Because you have a border dispute with the local Burmese group. 10 minutes to the end of the video. PK first ever casualties and a political success again. A lot of people to talk to. Influence Cambodia. Group with all of these people. They can invest in basically all of them, including the communist ones. Not taking care because I'm busy doing other things. It's just a taking over all of that. Failed to infiltrate Calcutta. There's a failed coup in Bolivia. Get that. Get that. You. No, Zanzibar's independent. So, Sultanate of Zanzibar under Al Said of Jamshid Al bin Abdullah Al Said. Should he be a part of the UN? Yes. Also, why does the Security Council have Thailand, Costa Rica, and Egypt? I mean, I get maybe why Australia, UK, and US are here, but why Costa Rica? Just saying. I don't think Morocco's was the one. Okay, so deal with this. We have 6 minutes to end the video. 5, go to here. 5, go into a new army. yourself, put you under wailing while. You just wait there. You get destroyed by those guys. You go into here, and I watch. The New Life Movement Promotion Association, the reception of the New Life Movement demands a reactivation of the New Life Movement Promotional Association. The NLMPA will be charged with promoting, advocating, and funding local New Life Movement projects. The leadership of the NLMPA is an inavailable position of factors in the Kuomintang. Could it go to Zhao Shi Hui or Chen Li Fu? The new political science clique or the Central Club clique? Central Club. That guys get ousted. Norway. Send personnel. CP. And that. Zanzibar UN membership. Sadat claims Greater Syria. You get Paulus. Orders. Yeah. You move. And you. You. The Homeville debuts. So casualties. Kang Ze gains some experience. Sends troops to Balochistan. PP 2. Supporting anti-communism. Now to rekindling the Silk Road. The Silk Road once connected Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Once again, we shall open the road for cooperation with these countries. No, because how's Iran? Take that part. Iraq and Jordan unite into the United Kingdom of United Arab Kingdoms by the Hashemites. Groovy. Every time I do this, I feel like it takes longer. Yeah, I don't know why Turkey just has this random pocket here. Should be in Armenian hands, to be honest. Just saying. And Polfis has been taken now to Bunia. all those done. We got radio detection, get austerity rails. Get all of those. Combat communism. Aid anti-power struggles. Here. There, and there. There. Do you. Alexa, stop. Okay, I've got to end this now. So, hope you enjoyed this first episode. Didn't find it, but yes, I'm coming. Got to end it now. Hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again. I've got a driving lesson. Good day. Goodbye. Bye. And